Have you ever heard that you have to earn your salvation? Or that without a certain belief, a strict practice, or the support of an outside figure, you will never be enough? This thought may seem alarming, but that is exactly how we have been deceived over the years. The promise of salvation has too often been used as a tool of control, distancing you from your true inner power. It is time to break this illusion and discover that the key to your freedom is not outside, but inside. In this video, we explore 3 fundamental truths: how the idea of salvation has been used to manipulate, how it has become a business, and how you can break free from this deception to rediscover your extraordinary personal power. Prepare yourself for a profound transformation and to embrace your inner truth. The idea of salvation, often linked to heavenly rewards or relief from eternal suffering, has been used since ancient times as a tool of manipulation. The promise of redemption or the threat of perdition serve to create fear, and fear is the most powerful weapon to subjugate the masses. Imagine, for example, the millennia of history in which the power of the few has been consolidated through control of the sense of the divine. Religions and belief systems have often imposed blind obedience, not to ensure true spirituality, but to maintain control over vulnerable populations. The fear of not being enough or the guilt instilled by rigid dogmas lead you to look for answers outside, entrusting the direction of your life to someone else. But what is the price of this obedience? You lose your power, your independence, and, above all, your connection with your inner truth. Take a moment to reflect. In what areas of your life have you let the idea of not being worthy influence your choices? This is the first step to recognizing that you don't need intermediaries to connect to your value. Now let's move on to another crucial aspect: the industry behind pseudo-salvation. What was once advertised as a spiritual path has become, in many cases, a veritable economic system. This business is based on fear and dependency, feeding on people's insecurities. Think about it. How many modern gurus, expensive courses, or spiritual tools promise you quick, magical solutions? This market exploits the illusion of rapid external change to hide an uncomfortable truth. None of these things will give you the power you seek, because that power is already yours. Many of these systems encourage you to buy yet another book, join an exclusive group, or follow rigid rules, perpetuating a cycle of dependency. Some even disguise control as spiritual freedom, making you think you have a choice, when in reality you are being led into another kind of bondage. This is not to say that all spiritual teaching is harmful. But you must discern: does this practice or system bring you closer to yourself, or does it make you dependent on someone else? Learn to distinguish what nourishes your soul from what exploits your vulnerability. If you come across something that promises results only if you follow these rules, or if you buy this product, stop. Remember that no one in the world can sell you what is yours by natural right: your inner strength. Now that we've exposed the control and business that revolves around the idea of salvation, it's time to talk about how you can break free and reclaim your power. The truth is simple, but not always easy to accept. Everything you need is already inside you. The first step to breaking the illusion is to develop awareness. Ask yourself, what beliefs are still influencing my life? Where do they come from? If you find that you are acting out of fear, guilt, or the desire for approval, it is time to start transforming those thoughts. Another key practice is to reconnect with your intuition. Society often teaches you not to trust yourself, but your intuition is the most powerful compass you have. Listen to that inner voice that pushes you toward what makes you feel free, expanded, and authentically you. Then, work to separate other people's beliefs from your identity. You are not defined by what you've been told is right or wrong. You have the right to explore, question, and even let go of what no longer resonates with your soul. Finally, accept responsibility for your path. This means recognizing that your power is not in someone else's hands. It is not in books, gurus, or systems. It is yours. Freeing yourself from deception requires daily practices to strengthen your connection to your inner core. Here are some. Meditation and inner space. Dedicate a few minutes a day to look inside yourself, without judgment. Discover your inner world. Intuitive journaling. Write down your thoughts and emotions without filters. This will help you distinguish which voices are authentic and which come from external conditioning. Constructive criticism. Get into the habit of questioning outside authorities that push you toward promises of salvation. Always ask yourself, does this choice bring me closer to my freedom, or does it tie me to the control of others? Create healthy communities. Surround yourself with people who want to see you grow, not impose rules on you to fit in. True connection strengthens your power, rather than weakening it. Now, the picture is complete. You have seen how the illusion of salvation has been used to control you. You have learned to recognize the business disguised behind false promises. And most importantly, you have discovered that your power was never lost. It has always been inside you, waiting for you to claim it. You don't need to be saved by outside forces or authority figures. You don't need to chase patterns, practices, or doctrines that promise you something you already have. The key to your journey is to believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and live your truth. Now I invite you to imagine a version of you completely free from fear and external control. What would your life be like if you knew, without a doubt, that your power was complete? The journey to your freedom does not require anything magical, but only knowing yourself deeply, step by step, day by day. Everything you seek is within you. Are you ready to reclaim your power?